Hello everyone. Hello again. Oh, welcome. Welcome. How are we doing? I hope you're all feeling chilled and refrigerated. Fridge gang, get in the chat. I want to see you. Bit of a special one today. We literally are drawing a fridge today. I'm thinking I want to have like a, so I've drawn this up, right? And I want to have, so you know how we just had that intro bit of like streaming soon? I want to have like a picture of a fridge on there, and maybe it can say like grab a drink, we're starting soon, or something like that, right? So that's what we're going to draw today. We're going to draw a bit of that. Bit of a fridge. Fun one. Yeah. So we're in Photoshop again. I've sort of managed to alternate between, traditional art one week and then digital art another, and back and forth. That was not deliberate. It was purely coincidental, but there we are. I don't know if that will be the system forever. In fact, I can tell you now it most likely won't. But there we are. How are we all doing? How are we feeling? What's the weather like where you are? It's very grey here. It's very rainy. Not ideal, but hey, we're inside, it's fine. Who cares? Doesn't need to be sunny when you're drawing a fridge, right? Big same, yeah, well that would make sense, wouldn't it? That would make sense. Geographically not too different, you and I. So this is like a milk carton, right? People have milk in their fridge. Makes sense. I was going to do like an animated GIF thing, but I think it would just be nicer to have a nice picture of a fridge, because an animated GIF would be just a really small little thing, thick. Put a missing person on the milk. I mean, it's going to be very small. Like, you're not going to notice. I can do it though, maybe. Let's have a look. We do like a thing like that, and then put this on multiply. Hang on. And draw like a head and a body. Then like a scribble that would be text, right? Or a name. Who could be missing potentially? I know. Dan. That's right, it's Dan. Do Margaret Thatcher creeping up to steal the milk? I don't want that to be the intro to my stream every week, because that's what we're drawing right now. So don't want to give her the airtime, the posthumous airtime. Okay, we're gonna have 3 different kinds of milk in this fridge door, it seems. Milk. It wouldn't say that, would it? It wouldn't be like that. It would just be like a drawing of a cow or something. Lots of dairy, yeah. Lots of it. There we go. That can be a cow from afar, I think. And then like the traditional milk, when you used to get it like delivered to your door. Remember that was a thing? I think it is still a thing, but come on, who does that? That was a weird system, wasn't it? Cow juice, indeed. Remember that, when you just open your door one day and there'd be milk on the doorstep? And the milk fairy would have dropped off some milk for you. And maybe OJ. People got orange juice as well. Like, did we not use grocery stores back then? What were we doing? getting off topic. So this is like the door of the fridge, right? So it's got like a shelf, so there's a bit of depth, right? That's the idea anyway. Do. We used to have it until our milkman changed, and then our new one just used to steal the money we left for him. What a baller move. Wow. You sure that was the milkman and not just a random person coming by? Because anyone could just take that money, right? And anyone could just take your milk as well if you didn't get out quick enough. Were there milk thieves around back then? I don't remember. Or anyone who still gets milk. It was nice when dad dropped off milk before school. Yeah, I really hate milkmen. It's my biggest pet peeve. Didn't even shag me mum or anything. I just find their existence infuriating. I don't think it's their fault. You know, they're just trying to make a living, right? What should we put in this drawer? I forgot to put anything in this drawer in the sketch. If you've got any ideas, let me know. For now, we'll just leave empty. But yeah, what a weird concept that was. Milkmen. What was that about? More milk. We've got too much milk. There's too much milk. Alright. I don't want this whole stream to be about milk, okay? Come on, jeez. Jeez, chat. Get a grip. Milk gang. Oh, come on. Come on now. Let's not get confused. Milk gang. Stay dairy. I almost said stay white there, which would be very inappropriate and not the message, right? Not the message we want to send. No, it's their fault. I don't get it. In what scenario do I only need milk? They do orange juice as well. What if I don't finish the milk in time? Does it keep coming? I honestly wouldn't mind if Hitler just for milkmen. Oh my god. I would. I don't want to have to go to war with Milk Hitler. But yeah, it's a weird concept. Just milk I guess you'd pay a subscription for your milk, don't you, essentially? It's like Netflix, but for milk. I mean, I just don't get it, though. I mean, grocery stores existed. You know, supermarkets existed in that time. I remember, because I went to them. And they still exist, and I still see people getting them. I still see milkmen about. And I'm like, who honestly needs that regular amount of milk on a schedule? It's bizarre. Dairy loot boxes. That would be cooler. That would be better, like a subscription box where you don't know what you're going to get. And obviously you're going to get some milk, but maybe some other things as well, you know? That would be a more ideal concept. At least there'd be an element of surprise there. Right, so this is the handle. Again, I'm not drawing parts where it connects, so you see a connection. And I'm just drawing this shadow under here to give you a sense of depth. And then this, I'm thinking, is going to say stay chill in like those, you know, like fridge magnets. Like that. Wait till you hear about the chocolate milk DLC. I know, right? You should get lactose intolerance in your box. Well, yeah, for some people, obviously, it wouldn't be a subscription that they would be big into joining up to. What with the gas and all. Let's just get rid of that. So S T. I want it to be kind of jaunty, right? Because they're always askew. Anyone who puts their fridge magnets on in a perfect line is an absolute psychopath. There's just no two ways about it. They've got problems. They're certifiable. They've got to be skew if like this, right? Stay. Chill. No, I'm going to redraw that bit. I don't want it to. It's too dark there. That's better. You want to have varied line weights, right? But you don't want. You want it to be consistent on your elements. So these are all the same thing, so they should all have similar line weights. Whereas the edge of this is a bigger, thicker thing because it's different. Okay. What are you guys all doing today? Is anyone else drawing fridges? If not, why not? Get on it. Chill. I wonder if every stream now is going to be fridge based. I doubt it. Maybe that can be our niche on Twitch. I don't think anyone else on Twitch is drawing fridges right now. Drawing dinos, that's dope. That's way cooler. That's way cooler. Working, climbing, a good mix of things. Yeah, my whole body did ache when we went climbing the other day, I'll be honest. I know you warned me, but I wasn't expecting it. A fridge is technically a cooler, I suppose. But yeah, no, the weird thing was like it does a number on your grip strength, doesn't it, climbing? So like the next day I had this meeting at work and we had to move things around, like we had to set up the bar and stuff, and I was just like, I couldn't do any of the heavy lifting. I was like, I know this means, I know I sound like a pussy, but I cannot lift anything up. My arms are burning. Better now, though. Dinosaurs are cool. Although they are old news, that is technically true. That is true. And fridges are the new thing, you know, new fad. Well, in relation to dinos, they are anyway. Got a few years on them. So I'm trying to keep it quite cartoony, right? Because it's quite small. So you need to be able to tell what everything is quite easily. So the more you cartoony it, or what am I trying to say, stylize it, the easier it is to convey what it is with a small amount of space. So that's obviously a very cartoony chicken, right? Chickens don't realistically look like that, but you can tell immediately by looking at it what it is, or at least you should be able to. You go, oh, that's a chicken. And it makes sense that there would be a chicken in a fridge, right? You're trying to give off as many clues as to what you're drawing by drawing as little as possible. That severed head. It's not a severed head. We could do a severed head though. Although I don't really know if that's, you know, the message for new people joining the stream. You know, because this is the first thing they're going to see every time we stream now. Is this fridge? You know, do we want them to think that we're serial killers? Potentially. I don't know, that's up to you. Oh, that's this. No, this is. It was going to be like a watermelon. It's going to be a watermelon. So sorry to let you down. It could be a 7 head if that's what we really want, but I don't think it is. So that's the back of the fridge, right? Bam. Shelf leads to back, gives you depth, right? You gotta think of it in 3 dimensions. This door shape's a little wrong, actually. Rum ham. We could do rum ham. Should be more like this, right? I mean, I would draw perspective lines out, but I just can't be bothered, chat. I'll be honest. I don't have the time for that in my life right now. We've all got things to do, places to be. You know how it is. Put Danny DeVito vibing in the fridge. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Maybe we could have like a dancing Danny Vito as a emote when we get affiliate. We're definitely going to have a fridge, aren't we? I don't want literally everything to be fridge based, but come on. We can't not have a fridge emote when we get affiliate. Well, if and when we get affiliate. It's on the shelf under the chicken to the left. Yeah, maybe. What does Danny DeVito look like? He's got like quite a round head, hasn't he? Danny. Images. Oh yeah, and he's got really square glasses, like, so he's like nose is like that, right? He's quite a smiley guy. There we go. My mum's boyfriend looks like Danny DeVito. Lovely. What a taste she's got. I mean, no offense, but wow. Is he like a similar height? Because that's Danny DeVito's defining feature, really, isn't it? Mum's a lucky woman. There we go. Danny DeVito in the fridge. I mean, we could just actually. I'm actually sort of alright with leaving that there. And I guess the people are just going to have to be like, why is there a guy in it? Why is there a head in your fridge? In the intro. And I'll just be like, well, should have been there when we drew it, you know? It's a jar of like pickled onions or something. So those shines, right, you just draw a line on one side and then the rest is shimmer. So it gives sort of the idea of light reflecting off glass. That's sort of what you're trying to look for there. This line meets here, which goes up here. Zoom out a bit. Sorry if this is very disorientating with it moving around a lot. That's just the way I work on Photoshop. Might just have to come to terms with that. These bits here, like where you're just trying to show like the edge of something without drawing. I don't want to draw a full line like that because it gets too heavy with lines. So you just do lots of little lines to show the idea of an edge, right? without drawing the edge. What was this bit going to be? Oh yeah, this bit was going to be like a pizza box. Half-eaten pizza box. Maybe with a bit of pizza coming out, do we think? Like that. In the top of the box. Here. Looks like donuts, but whatever, that works too. You keep donuts in the fridge, wouldn't you? One. These are beers. Everybody. This is the sort of the idea of the thing, because it's going to say grab a drink, right? So there's got to be drinks. Got to be drinks in there. Oh, trinket with the fire. I didn't even notice. I'm sorry. Thank you for that, though. You're a G. Also, I noticed that Hal followed while we were away. That's good of him. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. I don't know why, but I have the alerts right to come up when people follow in that, but sometimes it just doesn't work. I don't know why. So sorry if I miss anything. Let me know if I do miss anything. So I appreciate you all being here and getting involved. Also, when we're on Photoshop, it means that because I only have one monitor at the moment, I can't have what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, I can't have Streamlabs up at the same time, so I have to alternate between the two. So I can see chat, but I can't see updates on followers and stuff like that unless I check, which is annoying, but hopefully at some point we'll have the funds to fix that. Some drawers here. Might have fruit in or veg or something. That's what I keep in my drawers in my fridge. There we go. And again, you want to keep the lines quite loose and thin here. I do eat vegetables. I don't eat many vegetables. I do eat vegetables. It happens. It has been known to happen occasionally. I ate vegetables today, even. And yesterday. Would you believe that? 2 days in a row. My body is straight vibing right now. Doesn't know what to do with all these vitamins. It's freaking out. This shine's going to like follow the shape of the drawer. You see it kind of comes out a bit. This drawer and then goes in. Like that. Many beer, no veg. That's life. That's the way to live it. Well, short then. Anyway, what vegetable? Oh no, my mum literally calling me out. Mixed veg. So various. There was carrots in there. There was peas. There was broccoli. A selection. A whole selection. All the different colours of veg. I still don't know what to draw in this drawer. Fruit juice. People have fruit juice in their fridge, right? Like that. Actually, because of the perspective, this door's coming out, right? So the line would be go like that. It wouldn't be so straight. Or flat, rather. So you got to think, right, if this is the floor, oops, this is coming out at an angle like that. So everything is spraying out like this. Perspective, right? Eat a carrot on stream to prove you eat veg. I don't have any raw carrots, and I'm not going to eat a frozen carrot on stream. Sorry, you're just going to have to take my word for it. I don't have anything to prove to you, chat, alright? I eat veg, okay? Get over it. Jeez. Gee whiz. Okay, just you can't hack it just because you don't eat veg yourself, mate. You're jealous. I have everything to prove. No. We don't believe you. Honestly, I don't have any. The only veg I've got at the moment is frozen. So, sorry, chat. I can't do it. Maybe next time. Call me out next time and I'll eat a... If you'll come back next time and call me out again, I'll eat a carrot next stream. How about that? How about that? That's the best I can offer you right now. Unless you want to wait for me to go over the road and buy veg, which I don't really want to do. Okay, so this bit, right, is going to be ice because the fridge has been left open, so it's defrosted everywhere. Well, it's frosted everywhere. I can't prove it. I don't have it. I've forgotten what a vegetable looks like. I have, all right. Fine, you got me. I don't eat veg. Is that what you want to hear, chat? I've never eaten a vegetable in my life. Okay, it's true. Fine. All I eat is Pop-Tarts and Budweiser. Okay, fine. You're just as happy now the truth has come out. Yeah, I know I've let myself down. It's fine. Look. I've certainly let my own body down because that is not a healthy diet, is it? Pop-Tarts and Budweiser. Just disappointed. Chat. So yeah, this ice is stuck to the edge. So we just do a few lines like that to give the idea that where it's touching the fridge and freezing to the side like that. Do you see that? Does that make sense? Why is that not drawn there? Draw these labels on these beers. Which again gives you another simple way of drawing depth, right? Just draw the edge of the bottle like this, then you get that. It's like drawing a cylinder, you get that 3D shape. And then another way is to put the label on so you can see those lines running around it, right? Because that's what we want. We're trying to show a 3D like image in a 2D space type thing. That's drawing, everybody. That's golf. That's some good consistent golf. We could even do, like, if we're feeling fancy, have like the light from the fridge flicker, like make a gif of it. So in the intro it's like flickering. I don't know if I'm getting ahead of myself or not. Here as well, another good thing to do, right? So when you do spot blacks, right, when you're inking, you would have a black here and you would feather it out, right, like this, right? So it transitions from black to white, right? Well, it's the same. You can do the same thing with thicker lines. So you see here, this line's quite thick, and then it feathers out with two thinner lines like that, so that you don't have this abrupt end to your line like that. It just looks a bit better, I think, anyway. Same here, right? Thick that feathers out. And you can do that IRL with a real brush or pen or whatever. You just hold down lighter towards the end and thicker towards the middle. So light here, thick here. Hold down light here, thicker here. That's also coincidentally how you draw Wolverine claws. The more you know. This fridge is plugged in, obviously. It's not really how plugs look, but whatever, you get the idea. Yeah, this wall's actually coming like towards us, isn't it? Like this, because that's what this is doing here. So this line's like that, so that's like, yeah. Actually, I can just control these and see these. So this this line here where this plug meets the wall has to adhere to that perspective as well. So the top of this plug has to be like that, or actually it'd be more flatter here, wouldn't it? It'd be like this. And this would be like this, something like that. It's quite low to the ground, so it's actually quite flat, the difference between the ground line and this line. It's so close to the horizon that there's barely a difference. And at some point I will do a thing about explaining perspective properly and how you do it with lines, but at the moment I'm just sort of freeballing it. So you do it enough, you sort of get an idea of how to freehand it, but even then it's better to do it the proper way. I'm lazy, chat, alright? I'm lazy and I don't eat vegetables. You're finding the truth out today. Right, we're in England, right? So plugs have these 3 things. And if you're watching from anywhere that isn't England and you don't know what I'm doing, this is what plugs look like here, okay? Just take my word for it. And let me tell you, they're safer than the other ones, so don't get at me, but... And then here I'm literally just going to draw the shadow of the switches. You don't need to draw the lines of it because it's too small, it's just going to get confused. You want to keep it simple when it's this small. So that's like, if I were to draw them, they'd be like this, right? And the shadows are here, but I'm literally just drawing the shadows, so I'm not drawing any of this bit. So you get the sense of the shape. Your brain fills in the blanks. So when you zoom out, you can sort of tell what's going on without having to see it. Although that line needs to connect because at the moment it's confusing it. But you can put 3 fingers instead of 2. That's true. I mean, just as a disclaimer, you shouldn't put any fingers in. You shouldn't be putting any amount of fingers in, but you could put 3. You could also put 3 knives in there if you were that way inclined. Again, wouldn't be my advice, but you know. Okay. So that's the basic line work, I think, done. Oops. I'm just going to draw the edges of where the ground and that side of that wall is, so you get this context of the room. You don't need more than that, really. This is like a skirting board, right? I think that's too much. And then here it is going to say something like, let's do it in text. It's going to say like, fridge down, grab a drink, grab a drink. Still not sure why there's a head in your fridge. Yeah, you missed that part. It's Danny DeVito. Grab a drink. We're starting soon. Right, it's going to say something like that. I don't know if there will be a head in the fridge at the end of this stream, but currently there is. It was originally going to be a watermelon, but apparently that wasn't memey enough, so here we are. I'm at your mercy, chat, so that's what happens. J. We could do it laser 84, that's a fun font. Need to make the spacing bigger. No, it's way too close. Like the kerning on that is just close to illegible. Why did we put Danny DeVito in the fridge? I don't even remember. J. There we go. So this is just a comic book font that I made, right? We can afford to make this a bit smaller now, can't we? That's better. And in fact, this needs to be smaller than that. That didn't really work. I guess it does the whole thing itself. Fine, whatever. Comic Sans or bust. Oh yeah, Rumham. I guess we got there from Rumham. I don't want to use Comic Sans. Do I even have? I mean, obviously I've got Comic Sans. Everyone has Comic. I don't even have Comic Sans, chat. Oh, hang on, we're still in O. Oh, fuck. Okay, bam. It's not even that ugly of a font, to be honest. It's just so meme, isn't it? I'm going to have to mess around with the kerning on that, because some of it's out. It's perfect. No. I'm vetoing you on this one, chat. I'm vetoing you on this one. It's a no on Comic Sans. Right, so we're going to rasterize this layer so that now it's, instead of thinking it's text, Photoshop thinks of it as a drawing, so you can come in and erase it and resize it and whatever, and crucially move it around, because the kerning on this font is horrendous. And if you don't know what the term kerning means, it's the spacing between the letters. And the only person to blame for the poor kerning on this font is me. I made it. So, you know, I can't even get angry anymore. Some of it's alright. I think that's fine. Reads better, right? Maybe this B could be closer to this A here. Do we think? Don't make us riot. Look, I don't want to call you out, chat, but you've not rioted yet, have you? You've said you would. I've not seen anything close to a riot. I don't mean to call you bluff or anything, but we might. And now we riot. Maybe that's another emote we can make when we get affiliate. We can make like some picket signs saying riot. We should poll more as well for things like this, but I haven't really worked out how to do polls yet, so. The octopus is dope. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, that looks a bit more legible, right? I mean, you guys probably can't even notice the difference, but my brain was going insane on that one. In fact, what I'm going to do is command this onto the same layer. Control click on the layer. Beat me to it. Nice. Great minds, yeah, exactly. Well done, everybody. You're all popping off. Right, anyway, what am I doing? Oh yeah, control selecting everything on this layer and then copying it with control C, and then I'm going to open up. Look, you can see all the dumb stuff on my. Actually, you probably can't see that. Into this image, right? Because this is what we've currently got as our intro piece. So it's going to be something like this, right? Obviously, this is going to be coloured in, and this Fridge Gang was starting soon thing. It's going to be like here. You picking up what I'm putting down, chat? Fairly sure you are already insane. Yeah, probably. Probably. Oh my god, how big are these octopuses going to get? I don't think I've put any limits on spam chat as well, so that could get very, very messy. Problem with this is this image, however, the canvas size is quite small, so that's it at 100%. That's it print size. That's it at 200%. So you can see these lines are getting all blurry in that, which we don't want. So we'll do this, we'll make a new version of this, but I'm just showing you now sort of what it's going to look like. Does that make sense? It's our equivalent of writing, I think. I like it. I guess I'm not supposed to like it. I hate it. It's annoying. Stop. There you go. Okay, so now we're going to go in with some shading. And by that I mean halftones. And that means we're going to try out lots of different brushes. So bear with me, chat. This one's going to be a long one. So the go-to is this, right? Ooh, that's already quite big. Hex. Ugh. Ugh. Hatch. Too big. Huge wicker. I get the impression that's going to be too big. It's not bad though, is it? That's like reminds me of like a Tintin or some kind of Belgian comic. Was that one we've already tried yet? Squares? Ugh, it's like tartan. Nope. Leathery. Oh. Oh, look at that one. Oh, that one just rubbed me the wrong way. That's just black. That's the same thing. But you can see what these brushes are doing, right? It's creating a grey tone. So when you look at it from far away, it doesn't look as dark as a straight up black. See? Grey. And then the thicker you go, the darker you go. But it's all actually only black and white. There's no other colours in there. Which means, like, say if you were going to screen print this, obviously we're not going to do that, but it would mean that you could do it all in one colour layer. Morocco. Ooh, it's nice, but it's too big. Pinwheel. No. No. To be honest, I think I'm just going to go for... Oh, actually, that's quite a nice one. This is what I spend most of my time on Photoshop doing, by the way, chat. It's just trying out different brushes till I find the right one. That one's okay. I think it's a bit too big though. Ooh. Don't like that. Don't like that. Little dots. That's quite nice. I think we'll do this one. I've got it on its own layer though, so if we aren't super happy with it when we're done, we can come back and change it. Also, you want to make sure that your layer mode is set to dissolve, because again, that will give you just straight up black and white pixels and nothing else, which for this style is what we want. Right, so we've got to think about where we want the light to be in this one, chat. And I think I want it to be like a dark room with the light coming out of the fridge, right? So the shadows are all going to be coming away from the light coming out of the fridge. I'm gesturing like you can see, but I mean like the light's coming out this way, right? Like this. So all the shadows are going to have to be like, for example, up here. Does that make sense? So it'd be like light shadow on here and then dark shadow up here. See what I mean? I'm sure you get me. You're all smart people. Okay. So lighter here and then darker as it goes away from the light source. Nod my head and go, sounds great. Yeah. Well, it's just about like you exist in the same world, right? So you know how light works, right? You can imagine that if light shining on an object from this side is going to cast a shadow this side, right? That's all it is, really. So the light is coming from here up, right? So the shadow is going to be on the other side, right? It's just physics, mate. So best for highlights, but I only did GCSE physics. I think, to be honest, that's about the level you need for this. We're not going to do, you know, you don't have to, I think you only just scraped a C. I can't remember what I got at GCSE in physics, but I know that I failed AS physics. I got like a U. So, not great, not ideal. But we're not, you know, calculating the speed of light here. Light equals the dark equals bad. Specifically in terms of the way that light travels, for sure, yes. It's a grey area when you start talking morally, you know. So again, the light's coming from this way, so the shadow's going to be on this side, and it's going to cast a shadow behind itself, right, like this. And this is a draw, so this is a surface here, and then this is a flat surface where they meet like this. So shadow here reflecting, casting a shadow onto this surface. And it's a curved surface, so you want to follow the shape like that. Who knew there was so much to learn about drawing a simple fridge? Down need some depth. I don't want to put too much shadows in the fridge itself because I want the fridge to be quite bright. That's where all the sort of the light's coming. But some stuff we can dot some in. If it has Danny DeVito's head in it, that's some super complex questions need to be asked. To be fair, most fridges don't have Danny DeVito's head in them. I'll concede that. I've never owned a fridge with Danny DeVito's head in it. I've never owned a fridge with anyone's head in it, actually. Actually, this is probably all going to be in shadow because this fridge is going to cast a shadow against this wall like this. Right? Oh, but again, it's got to be perspective, right? So like that. And all of this is going to be shadow. Of all fridges. Yeah. I think basically every fridge apart from this one doesn't have Danny DeVito's head in. Although what do I know, you know? There are some weird people out there. Certainly not real Danny DeVito's actual head. I don't think that's in anyone's fridges because I think that's on his shoulders, last I checked. I hope it is anyway, he's a great guy. Okay. No, I don't want shadow in the fridge. Just going to dot some around here to give the idea of forms. I'm not specifically picking out forms, I'm just dotting it, and then you get an idea that there are some 3D shapes in this ice without me having to specifically go, okay, and then this bit it does this, and then there's a bit here. You just wing it and the brain does the rest, right? I feel that there should be a shadow here too, to help draw out the fridge. If you want the area around it to be, if it's like quite a light thing, so there's a lot of white in this image, you want the area around it to be black so it pops more, right? Or darker anyway than the inside. See how that stands out more than if we turn that off? Whoops. If we turn that off, turn that on, you see the fridge kind of pops out more because it's bordered by these two black shadows. Bah! Bah! I don't know, it makes sense to me. I'm actually going to drop a bit of shadow behind these beer cans and this, or beer bottles rather. I think that's good for shading. We just have to add color now. I don't know if I want to fully color it in or just use the colors that are on this. So that sort of blue, that greeny blue and that pink, I think, is what we're going to use. Just to preserve the branding, you know, of the channel. So let's do that. Let's do it. So we're going to need a different pen for this. This one will do. Nice clean lines. Again, we're going to set our layer mode to dissolve so that it's just that color right to the edge. It doesn't fade out. Just makes our job easier, because otherwise if it was faded out, hang on, let me show you, and then you fill it in right with the paint bucket tool, you get, I don't know if you can see this, but this sort of gross light white line here where the shade was. Whereas if you do it with the dissolve setting, it's a flat line, so when you fill it in, it's a complete color, it goes right to the lines. Hot tip, what you Photoshop inkers out there and colorers, the dissolve setting for your brush type. You're welcome. Right, so some of these are going to be pink, some of these are going to be this greeny blue color. So I'm just randomly picking out ones. You know what? Let's have it. The green ones can say hi. And then the pink ones will say to chill. To chill. Let's have, so here is, can you see this part of my thing? You can. So my main color is this green and then my other ones is pink, so I don't have to keep going back and forth selecting the colors. I can just flip them here, right? So I want this pink, bam. And then if I want to go back to the green, I just do that and I've got the green. Amazing. And then beer's like a browny orangey colour, isn't it? So that's closest to this pink of the two that we've got. So we'll do these pink. And then this is also beer down here. There's a lot of beer in this fridge. Why is your beer pink? It's, well, it's not. It's because it's Calpol. No, it's because the only colours I'm going to use on this, I think, are this blue, this pink, and this bluey green. And so the closest to a beer colour out of those two is this pink. That's why I'm doing in pink. Oops. I think I'm going to make Danny blue as well here, just for the memes. There's our Danny. Pink hair. Danny the Blue Toe. Danny Blue Vito. Blue Vito. He's the new mascot. We should we should tweet this to Danny DeVito. And just say, no hard feelings, mate. But I'll put you in a fridge. What do you think? I think I'm going to leave that white. Quite a lot of this can be left white. Should we go blue milk? Should we go Tatooine style with the blue milk? Let's. We have. How cold is the fridge set to? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, it's a cold fridge. I mean, it's been left open, so it's sort of frozen over. Dan. Oh, thanks for the follow, Cyclone. See, it came up that time, that notification. Dope. You're the best, you're the best. Appreciate you. Yeah, man, Star Wars references all day. I'm full of them. I've got more Star Wars references in me than I do vitamins. I don't eat veg. And again, you got 2 accounts. Appreciate it. Eat some fucking veg. I don't have any veg. Well, I do. Next stream, we'll literally just sit here and eat some veg. How about that? Are you allowed? Is that a thing on Twitch? Does anyone just have a meal together on Twitch? Be weird. View buying for the win. Yeah, appreciate ya. It's good of you. ASMR. Yeah, I guess people probably do that. Just eating was a thing for a while. Yeah. That's just weird. I mean, I guess for people that don't have any, like if you're lonely or whatever and you don't have anyone to socialise with, it might be quite nice to have a regular, you know, dinner time with a stranger. But yeah, maybe we can do an ASMR stream of eating veg. Just crunching some carrots. Maybe. Again here, I'm just making up forms here, right? I didn't really sketch out. Oh, I guess I did sketch out the shape of the ice. But I'm also going to fade it out, I think, with some half-tones again. Because I just bloody love half-tones. I can't get enough of them. Or screen tones. Whoops. So what's happened there is this isn't fully connected somewhere. Somewhere there's a gap. So we've got to find that gap, and it's right here. See that? See that? So now when we fill in, it should just fill in that part. There we go. Mukbang is what it's called. Oh yeah! Because there was that girl that would like eat like live octopi and stuff on her stream. Just gross. I remember that. Oh, that better not still be a thing. So that we can monopolise the market. I'm going to make these blue as well, just because why not, man? This is the sort of thing you see a lot in cartoons of doing things the wrong colours, like an Ed, Edd and Eddy type thing. Which looks more interesting, doesn't it? In fact, I think we're going to colour everything in the fridge in. You need to eat a fridge in your SMR mukbang. I'd leave the bones white. Yeah, they did look better white, I think. And again, if I colour those in, then the whole thing's coloured in, and I basically have to colour everything in the fridge in. Alright. Thanks for the input. Appreciate it. Better, do we think? Yeah, because I think there's going to be like a bluey hue coming out of the fridge anyway that we'll get onto soon. I can't eat a fridge. Look, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I could eat out of like food that was in a fridge. Or maybe we could get, you know, like those cakes that are things, or things that are cakes. If someone wants to make me a fridge that's actually a cake, that was a cake all along. I haven't tried. Alright, the white. Sorry. Sorry for trying to add a bit of diversity. Okay. It's a different kind of... I've never tried to eat a fridge, that's true. Wasn't that guy in the Guinness World Record? I don't know if he still is, but a while ago that ate like... He's in the Guinness World Records for eating the most metal in his life. And he's eaten like a whole plane, like a biplane. Maybe we could, if we can get in touch with that guy, he can come on the stream and eat the fridge, because I'm not eating a fridge. You might have to write it. I'm not eating a fridge. Now we play. Can I remember what half-tone brush I was using? I think it's this one. Oh, first try, chat. Look at that. It matches up perfectly. Doo-ba-doo. So, does a fridge count? They are delicious, so I would count it. I can't really eat it though. I can drink it. Maybe we could freeze it and eat it, or make it into an ice cream. So I'm going to transition some of this colour out with half tones like this, right? See that? And again, it gives us a bit of shade again, a bit of like shadow and therefore depth. Oh, I've just realised. What if we make these pink? No. No. That's short-lived. I'd be happy to drink a fridge on stream. If that, as in a fridge milkshake. Just so we're clear. If that would appease you all, that would be my preference over eating an actual fridge. I need to make this white actually, so I can do this. Add some white in here. Has the camera gone down yet? No, it has not. Excelente. Is that the first time that's not happened? No, it didn't go down in the first couple of streams, did it? I think it's because the cable gets knocked that plugs into the camera. I think that's why it was going down in the other streams, by the way, chat. I think I worked that out. I don't know that for sure, but I'm going to say that'll fix the problem. And hopefully it never happens again. Also, since we're going to have a blue hue, I want to put like a bit of underlighting with the blue. Somewhere where it's going to be strong. So the light's coming out, so again we want to hit where the light's hitting now. So the opposite of where the shadow was forming is where this light is going to be hitting. Just a little bit. Like this. And maybe actually we could backlight some of these things in this fridge. Wherefore art thou, PB Parrot? There it is. So I'm thinking like put a bit this here and here, and it will make sense when we add the light in, because it's like a backlight for the fridge. Trust me, I know it looks weird right now, chat, but it will make sense. Trust me. I vaguely know what I'm doing. I've got a rough idea what I'm doing. And again here we'll put a bit of a light. Bit here. Right, and then we just need to light this bad boy up. And so to do that, we're going to make a new layer and draw where the light shines out, which is like this, right? Make sure that these connect so we don't fill the whole goddamn canvas in blue again. Oh, fail. Of course. Of course. Does that fix it? There we go. Right. Again, look, it looks weird right now, but trust me, chat. Trust me. I have a vague idea what I'm doing. Flip that around. Yeah, okay, cool. It needs to be flipped the other way, so we're going to create a gradient like this, right? So the light fades out, coming out. It needs to be more than that. It needs to be like this. And then we'll put another one. No, actually what we'll do is we'll go into the layer types, so effects, outer glow. Sure, why not? Can you guys see this? Oh, you can't see the window that's coming up, but I'll talk you through it. We're in layer style, right? We went to the effects button under the layers panel. We clicked outer glow, and now we're in layer style. And I'm gonna turn it. I'm gonna make one that's this. Increase the spread and the size. Is that doing literally anything at all? Nanny. It's not. That's good. Also, we forgot to make it dissolve. You know how I was saying earlier, always make it dissolve because you get these weird lines. We forgot to do that, but that's fine. You won't notice it when it's done. Let's get back into this outer glow here. Normal. Aha, there we go. So you should be able to see what's going on now. Screen? No. Lighten? No. Color dodge? No. Overlay? No. I think I just want normal. We want the size to be quite large. Okay. Now you see how it's got this kind of glowy effect around it. Make sense? Then we just control select this, and delete everything there. Ooh. Or actually what we do instead is we just put this layer above that layer, like that. And then we can just add some white for some highlights, right? Although I think this is on, oh no, it's not, fine. Actually, this we want to make lower opacity, like that. I feel like we could make the dam a little bit clearer. It doesn't read very clearly there, does it? Oops. Again, put it to dissolve. It's just going to be really hard to do this at all. That's a little better. Let's do like this. And again, we're doing the same thing, you know how I talked earlier about transitioning your blacks, right? We're doing the same thing but with white to create these little highlight things, but I'm being a bit rougher with it. Doesn't have to be exact on this one. See, I'm literally just putting lines through it like that. That's all you need to do. Although those lines are a bit crap, so let's redo them. Sorry if you're looking at my armpit right now, chat. There we go. Looking good, thank you. The drawing or me? No, it's alright. It's the drawing. So this will be, hopefully, next week when we stream. Also, by the way, guys, next week, it might be a later stream. Probably won't be at 2 PM. I'll probably still do it on Wednesday, but it might not be at 2 because I have work at the old day job. So it might be more like 5, something like that, 5 till 6 or 7 or whatever. But I will keep you all updated. It will be on Twitter, and obviously you can follow if you haven't already and join the Fridge Gang, and that will tell you hopefully when I do go live, so you'll know. And you can tell all your friends as well, if you'd be so kind. Every little helps. I've just realised as well, this... actually no, because it'll just be not see-through, it's fine. I think we're almost there. Let's bring out Danny's eyes a bit and his teeth. If I had friends, I would tell them, oh, I'm your friend, but obviously I can't watch my own stream. I can tell everyone to watch your stream though. So Adam in the chat has also started doing some art streams, so if you're liking this kind of chilled out drawing stuff, specifically this digital inking type, he's been doing that. You can check out his channel. Some good stuff. He's got a much better I think control of line than I do. He takes a lot more time over his line work than I do. I'm a lot more rough. So yeah, go check that out. I want to get it set up that my stream just hosts it, but I don't know if it has been. My channel has been hosting. I'm drawing on the wrong layer. I don't know if my channel has been actually hosting your stream, Adam, or if it just suggests it on my page. But either way, I'm working on it. I don't know if that's something that you have to be affiliate to do, actually. Well, the light's actually coming from behind here, isn't it? But we can put... So I'm literally just tweaking here, chat. Just wherever I see things that I think need a bit of this and a bit of that, I'll put it in. And this is the part where you just have to be a bit self-critical of your stuff and see where it needs fixing or improving, and all the most of the work's done now. Daddy needs to get affiliate. Yeah, I need to get affiliate, mate. I don't know if it's a very tough. Like, on the one hand, it's actually not that. They don't actually ask that much of you for affiliate. But on the other hand, that's going to be like that forever now. Oh well. It's quite difficult to. Some of the stuff is quite difficult to do. Like, getting 50 followers from nowhere is quite difficult to do. So any help would be appreciated. Obviously, I appreciate all of you guys who have been following. And look, it's not about getting affiliate and getting partner and making money or any of that. It's just about having a fun time, chilling out and drawing. And these streams are definitely forcing me to draw on times when I wouldn't, so that's a good thing. And also draw things that I wouldn't. Why would I be drawing a fridge today? You know, it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't have happened. So it's good practice. And if you guys get any kind of entertainment out of it or anything, then that's a bonus. Right, can we? Hypothetically. Right, let's just save this before we make any changes. Let's save it as fridge, comma, fridge. It's a fridge. .psd. Oh yes, Cyclone, good work. See, this is what I like, building a community. Everybody's following everybody. What was I going to do? Ah, yeah. So what happens if I turn that off? Okay. So if we can create a frame animation here. I'm just trying something out, chat. Just trying something out. So what if that is that? And then we loop this forever. We made that 0.1 seconds, say. Oops. Sort of works. I'd have to change the timing on it. That would be no delay. And let's say that's 1 second. It like flickers off. Then if this is no delay and we flicker this off as well, then it's like, did it? Oh, well, it doesn't like doing this and streaming at the same time. It does not like that. Okay, right. And then we have duplicate that layer so that it's darker, right? And this has it darker. So this one is just 1. This one is none. This one is just 1. This one is none. This one is just 1. Right. And then this one is 2. I don't know. I don't know if that works. I'll mess around with that another time. For now, let's just delete these. Let's not bother with the timeline. And for now, I think we call that done. I think we draw a line under it, it's done. Do you think? I mean, I'll move the text around and change some of that. And obviously I'll put it onto one of these. And I might try and toy around with making a GIF so that the light flickers. Stick a fork in it. Yeah, exactly. I might try and fiddle around with making a GIF so that the light flickers. I don't know. For now, we're going to leave it like that. And then hopefully next time we stream next week, which again, probably won't be at 2. It'll probably be more around sort of 5-ish, 5 or 6-ish. Let me check actually. The old rotor. What do we got? What are we looking at? Yeah, see, I'm at work till 3 next Wednesday, so the earliest it'll be is 4 next Wednesday. But I'll post on Twitter and Instagram and all that garbage. You'll see. You'll know. And yeah, I hope to see you all there. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you've learned something or just had a good time. It's nice having this these little chats. It's fun. It's a good thing to do on a Wednesday and hang out. Shame about the veg. Okay, I do eat veg, just to clarify. I know that's not very memey. It happens. And next time perhaps we'll do some ASMR. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Follow if you aren't already, and then you'll be a part of the Fridge Gang. And you'll be keeping it chill. I hope you are all keeping it chill and refrigerated and you're feeling good. And I'll see you next week for a veggie stream. All right. Thanks, guys. Goodbye. Have a great day. Have a swell time. See you later. Bye.